It's difficult to gauge just how the sides really match up, Peter, when there's so much history and emotion involved in big games like this. Although the recent change in mood does suggest we'll be able to focus on just the football, and I'm hoping for a really open, lively game now.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Space for him to turn and look.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
James just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Into the channel. Gordon has the space to scheme. He's shifted. Real chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Marcó en el minuto 8, el dorsal 18.
So, a breakthrough already. McAllister. Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Almada. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. And Fernandez. That's going wide left. There's the crossfield ball. O'Reilly. And it's Bellingham. Played for Stones. Gordon. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Gordon. McAllister. Martinez. And it's lofted through here. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. And he's found a way past.
That press.
And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And this is Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Fernandez. Oh, this is a great position. Kane. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. Lobbed in behind. McAllister. Almada. And Medina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Not the most accurate pass.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's a key interception. Almada. He's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. Martinez! Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Kane. And it's O'Reilly. Gordon has found the net here, of course. For Rice. Anderson. Stones. Fernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. McAllister. McAllister does well to get it back. Montiel. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Madueke. That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Martinez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. Martinez. Now it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. To Martinez. Pass somewhat off target. O'Reilly. Now it's Fernandez. And he's quick to snatch it back. Spread it left. Martinez. Now it's Kane. Montiel. Martinez. Fernandez. Stones cuts out the pass. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most convincing of passes. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found a way through. Can he get it through? He's dealt with that really well.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
O'Reilly. Konsa. James. Over to the right flank. Martinez. Romero. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Konsa. Anderson.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gordon. He's got away. Gordon's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Referee's given a throw. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Almada. McAllister. Martinez. And Medina. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. Gordon. O'Reilly. And here's Kane. That's destined for the flank. And that has left him in a heap. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. That's a sharp pass. Medina. Almada. Fernandez. Medina. This is a promising build-up. Almada. And here's Messi. Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. Konsa gets it clear. Rice. Konsa. Now Anderson. Now it's Messi. And here's Loud. Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Almada. Almada. Good driving run. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Almada, that's an imaginative pass. James makes a move down the right. And this is Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. That's where it came from. Gordon. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gordon. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
In with the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Anderson. Konsa. Now Anderson, played out towards the right wing. De Paul. Montiel. McAllister. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Martin, takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. And it's Fernandez. That's been cut out, well played. Madueke. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fernandez. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. Spread to the right. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kane. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. It's a good spell of possession, this. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Martinez. McAllister. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Martin. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Anderson. James. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they've got rid.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
60 minutes played. England have it back and can go again. Played out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's fabulous. De Paul. Now Martinez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez pinches it off him.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madueke.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kane. Kane making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely ball and a real shapes to shoot! Quality ball. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Martinez. Martinez. He's had a shot! Oh, it's played into the area.
That's good defensive concentration.
Messi! O'Reilly. Gordon. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. De Paul. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Now it's... And Messi! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Montiel makes the interception. Martinez. That has not gone well. Anderson. Almada. Now Martinez.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Anderson. And it's Kane. Now this could be a chance. Gordon! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Madueke. And he can thump it away. England making further changes here, and in quick succession. Saka to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Saka! And that really should have been that.
Saka really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Argentina seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And here's Messi. Goes looking wide, and he's quick to return it. Saka. Anderson. Rice. Rodgers. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Stones calmly anticipates. Konsa. Argentina could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Anderson. Spence. Rodgers.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Saka. Fernandez does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Anderson. Looking to play him in.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Messi. Fernandez. Saka. Almada. Fernandez. Anderson. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Goes down, but nothing given. Now can he... And a chance! An uncompromising challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's intervened well there. Anderson. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable